What's up, guys? Welcome to Cowboy TV. This is 2-minute book reviews. Today I am reviewing Jesus and John Wayne, How White Evangelicals Corrupted a Faith and Fractured a Nation by Kristen Kobes Du Mez. This is a pretty heavy one politically, obviously. You guys already know how this works. You get 2 minutes, no spoilers, so let's put 2 minutes on the clock. Admittedly, it's been a while since I've read this. I don't know how this got on my list, but I was listening to somebody talk about something having to do with politics, and this came up, and it's basically like a history of how evangelical Christians in America sort of became political. So I guess there was a time where, like, your church was not advocating for for you to vote for a certain candidate or whatever, and it started to change like in the 1960s ish. Like Billy Graham was like out there like pushing politics, I guess. I don't know. The actual details, I'm just interested in the history more than anything. I like, the idea that you can, like, as a virus that spreads to people is interesting to me. So it's like, where did this start? How, just the history of this idea. Like, this book is all about, like, the church wants a strong leader. They're trying to explain, like, how Trump got elected, basically, as an evangelical, which, his background doesn't exactly match up with the church, I guess. But, John Wayne became like the hero of that Christian movement, like in the 60s. He's a real American. He's a tough guy. He's a leader, like the head of the family should, like, he leads the family. He's a strong leader. Like, all that stuff is in this book. And it's fascinating. I'm fucking this up. But it's about how all that kind of became more mainstream. Like, I didn't realize churches have their own, like, book publishing companies and recording companies for music and all the, radio stations and all this stuff. Well, of course, I ran out of time. But anyway, I don't know, the churches being able to spread their message through their own, like, published literature, music, radio, talk shows, and stuff like that. I was kind of learning about this. I guess I knew that existed, but I didn't realize how kind of widespread that it is. And, it can be powerful to, like, for pushing political messages as well, is kind of what this book is illustrating. Anyway, it was a good read. You guys know how this works. It's 1 thumbs up if I would read it again. 2 if it's one of my favorite books I've ever read, and thumbs down if I would not. I think this one is a thumbs down. I would not read it again, although it was interesting to read. How I kind of judge these is, like, it doesn't really tell a story, so you can't go back and, like, it's a lot of, like, dry kind of factual stuff, which is interesting, but also, if you've read it once, you've probably read it enough. Unless you're trying to write a paper on it or some shit, I don't think I'd go back through it. But yeah, it's been forever since I put one of these out. This is the last book that I'm doing that is, like, dead serious, very strong subject matter. I'm going to start doing some fiction after this. I've got a book series that I love. I'm going to go through the entire series and review those, so that's going to be fun. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.